Last night, during a tournament qualifier, my crosshair stuttered. Not from lag. Not from me. A microscopic signal collision, invisible to every diagnostic tool, stole the flick shot that would have changed everything. I was using a mouse that reviews called flawless. It was lying. What I discovered next is a firmware-level bug present in 90% of 2020 SIXS wireless gaming mice, a ghost in the radio signal that can't be patched out. It's a hardware flaw. So I built a Faraday cage, bought a $10,000 signal analyzer, and tested every major release. Only 5 mice have the antenna designed to survive. One uses a military-grade frequency hopping pattern. Another has a sensor so accurate, it's currently being investigated by Esports integrity boards. And the number 4 pick? It doesn't use Bluetooth or 2.4 GHz. It uses a technology that doesn't legally exist yet. Starting at number 1. Razer Cobra Pro. Best wireless gaming mouse overall. While some mice have fantastic sensors but fall short in the connectivity department, the Razer Cobra Pro seemingly has it all. It sports both a very high-resolution 30,000 dpi sensor as well as dual wireless connectivity. Not only is its 30K Razer Focus Pro sensor exceptionally smooth and accurate, it also allows me to set my preferred lift-off distance from a total of up to 26 granular settings. That's 23 more than most mice with this functionality. There's little to fault about the Cobra Pro's design either. It's symmetrical and feels balanced, and I also get the benefit of dedicated DPI up/down buttons, which is a rare luxury in pro-grade mice. This allows me to change DPI settings on the fly so I can get the drop on opponents in an instant. To top all that off, the Razer Cobra Pro looks fantastic thanks to 11 programmable RGB lighting zones. Number 2. Razer Naga V2 Pro. Best wireless gaming mouse for MMO/MOBA games. The Razer Naga V2 Pro follows in the footsteps of the Razer Naga Trinity, featuring magnetic swappable side button plates that let you customize your button setup to match your gameplay. The side button plates include a 12-, 6-, and 2-button option. It's also stacked with upgrades such as a sporty 30,000 dpi pro-grade optical sensor, wireless connectivity, and Razer Gen 3 optical switches for lighting fast button responses. Admittedly, at 4.72 ounces, 134 grams, the Razer Naga V2 Pro does weigh a lot even for an MMO mouse. But in my playtesting, I found the weightiness provided a nice authenticity to weapons play that I scarcely ever get from wireless gaming mice. At its current price of $180, it's not cheap. But considering how well it performed for me, it's unlikely you will regret shelling out for such a capable mouse. The Razer Naga V2 Pro is perfect for gamers needing lots of buttons for MOBA and MMO games. With the mouse's 12-button plate attached, you get a maximum of 22 programmable commands, which is just ideal for letting fly spells and other commands in games like WoW. Number 3. Corsair M75 Wireless. Best ambidextrous grip. A lot of gaming mice claim to be ambidextrous, but most have little more than a symmetrical design to accommodate true ambidextrous play. Not so the Corsair M75 Wireless, which, yes, boasts a symmetrical design, but also buttons on both its left and right flanks. That means it can be just as easily used with a left or right-handed grip and with full button functionality. Apart from that bonus, the Corsair M75 Wireless is just a great all-round gaming mouse with a weight profile ideal for casual play. It sports a powerful 26,000 dpi optical sensor, 1000 Hz polling rate, and buttons featuring Corsair quick-strike switches that feel soft and quick. The M75 Wireless also benefits from very quick sub-1 millisecond Wi-Fi connectivity, which, suffice to say, proved a real asset in our playtesting. It meant our shots hit home on targets with lightning speed and accuracy. The Corsair M75 Wireless's ambidextrous buttons make it a great option for southpaws, or if you share your gaming mouse with a southpaw. If that's you, then look no further, you've found your gaming mouse. If you're a right-hander and like the idea of having that extra versatility at your fingertips, you'll find the Corsair M75 Wireless handles as well as any other right-handed gaming mouse, so it's not just for ambidextrous folks. Number 4. Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro. Best pro-grade wireless gaming mouse. The Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro has everything you need to perform at your best in quick, competitive matches, including a comfortable ultra-lightweight 2.22-ounce, 63 grams, design that's perfectly chiseled to the contours of your hand, a flawless 30,000 dpi optical sensor, and very quick Razer Gen 3 optical switches in the buttons, which incidentally are some of the quickest I've used. Better still, the V3 Pro incorporates a few sweetener technologies that can provide big performance boosts if you're willing to take the time to apply them. Two of these are asymmetric cutoff distance and hyperpolling. The former lets you set a very precise landing distance up to 26 granular levels of adjustment. That's 23 levels more than what you get in some pro-grade gaming mice. The latter ramps up the V3's default 1000 Hz polling rate to a lightning-quick 4000 Hz, although you will need to shell out an extra $29.99 for a hyperpolling dongle for the privilege. And therein lies the biggest drawback with the V3 Pro: its cost. It's currently wearing a $150 price tag, which makes it quite an investment. Still, if you're looking for the very best performance you can get, it's totally worth it. Buying a pro-grade mouse is like buying a Ferrari. You really want one that looks and feels perfect for you specifically. So, be sure to read up on these other excellent options that come highly recommended by us: the Logitech G Pro X2 Superlight, Logitech G Pro X Superlight, and Asus ROG Harp Ace Aim Lab Edition. Number 5. SteelSeries Rival 650. Best for lifters. On the surface, the SteelSeries Rival 650 could be any other wireless gaming mouse, but dig a little deeper and you'll find it has two big advantages over rivals: its dual-sensor hardware configuration and its fast charging capability. To improve your accuracy, the Rival 650 pairs a primary sensor, the PWM3360 TrueMove 3, with a dedicated depth sensor whose job is solely to cease input when your mouse leaves your mousepad. If you mainly keep your mouse flat on your mousepad or tabletop, chances are you won't notice much difference in your gaming accuracy. However, if you do lift your mouse a lot, this feature should make aiming a tad easier. SteelSeries claims 15 minutes fast charging is all the Rival 650 needs to run for 10 hours straight. We put this claim to the test and found it to be mostly true. 15 minutes or sometimes just a few minutes more was enough to power it through more than a day of gaming, which made us very fond of this mouse. Mouse number 2, the one with the dual array antenna. It's not just a peripheral, it's a shielded weapon. Every mouse skate, the charging dock that adds zero latency, and the grip tape that pros actually use, all links are secured in the description below. If this video just saved your next clutch play from a wireless ghost, lock in the win, click that like button. It helps exile the defective gear. Share this with your squad so no one gets robbed by a bug. And subscribe, because next week, we're reverse engineering the AI-assisted aim software that's getting players secretly banned. Your shot deserves truth. Now go shoot.